good morning, friends and neighbors, boys and girls. How the heck y'all doing today? BP back here. Well, she's 7 a.m. and today's the day. Today's the big one. We're heading on down to the setup yard for Farm King. At least the Auger setup yard. Get turned here. So, what the heck is rattling like crazy in my truck? Shut the heck up, you darn thing. So I got the truck here, and the wife is behind me with her truck. And today we're heading on down, like I said, to Sedley. And we are going to be picking up a big ass grain auger. And we gotta take it all the way up to Foam Lake. Or in some cases, some of you might recognize this name, Quick Dick McDick. He's a YouTube guy. There's a shout out to QDM. Shout out to QDM. If you guys haven't seen QDM and you need a good smile and a good chuckle, go check out Quick Dick McDick. His videos on YouTube. That'll make you smile. But anyways, yeah, we're heading up there to Foam Lake area. We gotta take this auger up there. So when we get to Sedley, I'll bring you guys back and we'll show you what the heck we're taking. We'll talk to you then. Okay guys, well, here she be. There's the truck. And look at it. Look at this. Just keeps going and going and going. And holy cow, there's the end finally. 16104 Farm King auger. She's yeah, 16-inch diameter tube, 104 feet long. She's a biggie. She's a big one. I've got an extra ratchet strap put on over the swing away, so it's not, that doesn't get to bouncing or some god darn thing. They're telling me that it's 2,000 pound tongue weight, so I'm hoping we don't have any issues with our hitch. Now it's just to get the heck out of here and get going. Light is on. Wife's light is flashing there. She's got her over dimension sign in the back end. Tow haul. And let's see what happens. He just goes and goes and goes. This is one long mother of an auger, let me tell you. It's the biggest one I've ever towed, and we got to do 2 of these today. One to Foam Lake. We're currently at the setup yard in Sedley, Saskatchewan. And to Foam Lake is just over 200K one way. Get my seatbelt on so that beeper don't beep at me all day. So, yeah, we're just over 200 kilometers away. And unfortunately, anybody that's from this province or the southern central south will know what highway number 35 is like. And highway number 35 is not the nicest of highways by any means, let me tell you. But we got to take that. We're going to be on gravel all the way to number 1. And then we jog over a mile on number 1, and then we go on gravel again up to the number 10. And then from the number 10, we from the number 10, then we go to Fort Capel and jump onto 35. And well, from Fort Capel north, 35 is better. So, but yeah, we're 14 foot 6 wide, and to the very top of the auger with it hooked to the truck, we're 14.8 high. So yeah, she's a big one. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go for a bit here, and we'll bring you back in a little bit. Talk to you then. Alrighty guys, sorry about the wind, but we're here at Fort Capel. We just fueled the trucks up. We got a long way to go yet. We got to get all the way to Foam Lake. I'm just checking her over. Excuse me. Oh, fucking grease everywhere on this thing. But she's cold, she's not hot. God damn, that's a long auger, eh? When you make a corner with this sucker, you gotta be tight into your, depending on your corner, what direction you're going. You gotta be tight on one side, but somewhat. And then you got the back end that swings, kicks out so bloody far. It's terrible. Lunch. It's not lunchtime yet. You're full? Let's go? You ready to rock and roll? Alrighty, she's good to go. Let's see if we could take out one of those friggin' lights right there. Okay guys, I gotta let you go for when I go to get pulled back on the road, because the wife has to be able to talk to me via my phone through our headsets, and I can't video when I'm on the phone. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and we'll catch you later. Well, that was an interesting endeavor, guys. Getting out of that gas station was a little bit of fun. And here we are, we're on 35 highway going north of Fort Capel, Saskatchewan, just going up the valley here now. Like right now it's gonna be nice because we got double lanes. So yeah, this is not so bad, but once we get up to the top and then it turns to single lane, and she's a little bit of a tight road. I'll be taking up the whole lane and a bit more actually. I'll bring you back once we're on top and little clear sailing. How's that sound? Well, hey guys, we're still going. We're just taking our time. 60k an hour. So we had to pull over because there was another grain auger coming down the road being pulled by a semi truck by John Deere, and that was a big Brant. And guess what? That auger was also a 16105 by Brant, going out to a farmer's yard somewhere. And yeah, he was just kind of creeping along just like we are. But 60k is fast enough on this friggin' highway. She's a little bouncy. Especially for a grain auger of this size, it's a little bouncy. But yeah, we're still trucking along. Anyways, we'll get her there. Just takes time. Talk to you later. Well guys, we're about, I don't know, 10 miles from the guy's place. We just turned off the highway 16 at Foam Lake. Well, a mile east of Foam Lake. And now we gotta go like, well, I ain't gonna say it on YouTube. How's that sound? So we gotta take this grid for a few miles, and then we gotta go a few miles east. Yeah, so, but you know what? The crops up here are looking pretty darn nice. There's nothing wrong with that out there, that's for sure. Same as this out here. They're looking pretty good. Just drove past a field of corn that, well, without standing in it, I'd say the stuff was close to 6 feet tall. And we got a car coming up, and I take up pretty much the whole friggin' road. How about that? So we got two choices. Either I slow down and pull over a little bit, or I put that son of a bitch in the ditch. I think I'll pull over a little bit. One thing nice about these augers is they do have lights, working lights, right at the top edge, on the outside edge of the tires. So if you got your flashers on, if they don't see the friggin' tire, they should definitely see the flashing light above it. And if you look in the mirror, you can see that flashing light flicking on and off right there. And there's CP behind me as my pilot vehicle. Because of my over dimension, I need a pilot vehicle. And then over on this side, we're only about 2.5 feet, 3 feet from the edge of the ditch right there. There we go. Now I got her where I want her. So yeah, I'm taking up a good chunk of the road here. But anyway, guys, she's a long way back there when you look in the mirror, right? Let me tell you, when you turn a corner, the end of that thing, you got to make sure there's nothing out there that it's going to swing around and smack. That's for darn sure. Anyways, guys, we'll come back in a bit when we get to the guy's place and we're unloading. I've got permission to video there, so here we go. Alrighty, guys, well, we made her. We're at the customer's place. Here she be. All lock, stock, and barrel. And it's all in one piece. We didn't run the tires off of her. Thank God.
No, the nipples are still there.
The nipples are even still on the tires, exactly.
You didn't wear it off.
I didn't wear them off. I wasn't going fast enough. So we're just gonna do a quick walk around on her.
Circle jerk.
Pardon?
A circle jerk.
A circle jerk, just like that friggin' circle jerk at Belgoni with that friggin' bypass. Everything at this point is looking good. Nothing's missing. So all we got to do is get the jack on her, jack her up, pull it off, and then the PTO shaft and the downspout, we're gonna throw it in the guy's garage. So we'll bring you guys back once we're wrapped up here and all done. Okay, so we're unhooked. And just to give you guys a heads up, on this particular unit, it's got the teleswing. So this actually extends out somewhat too, to go reach out underneath the truck as you're unloading. That's what the teleswing, and it's a powered swing, so it'll swing. You don't have to manhandle it out. So yeah, it's all hydraulic and so on and so forth. It's nice that way. I got one more strap to pull off and we are complete here. Let's get that strap off. You're slacking, woman. You're slacking.
I'm keeping the customers happy.
He just saw a pretty girl and he's going, oh yeah, I gotta talk to her a little bit, right? No comment, no comment. That's okay. Where's the cone? I don't know about any cone. What are you talking about, cone? I know of a downspout, but not a cone.
The downspout.
It's in the box of the truck along with the PTO shaft, which when I get this off, I'm gonna drop off at the garage. Alrighty, well, another happy customer at this point. Watch I don't take somebody out. He just kind of came flying around that corner. So now At this point, we are supposed to be picking up another 16104 from north of Fort Capel and getting it back to Regina, but I'm not sure how that one's all going to shake down. I got to get a hold of that farmer still. I can't get a hold of him, so that somebody's there to help us get hooked up, because the darn jacks on some of these augers don't go high enough so I can get hooked up. But anyway, we'll find out what's going to happen when we get there, and in the meantime and in between time, we'll talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so here we go. Here's another one. Just doing a quick video of this sucker. This is just north of Fort Capel. Checking it all over. It's also a 16104, and it's got to go to Mazer Group, New Holland, White City. There's some dinging here. It almost looks like from a cable rubbing if it wasn't adjusted right. Some marks on it. There's some hydraulic hoses that are leaking a little bit on it. All here. I've got the PTO shafts and the jack in the box. I can't tell if it's, looks like it might have a little bit of a, that's pretty god darn straight. She's scuffed up here and there, but other than that, it looks all right. It also has a friggin' depth control thing, grain bin sensor mounted on it. But yeah, this one's 104 friggin' feet long too. I put my extra strap on it to help support this sucker. So this isn't just for all you fans of my channel and all the newcomers to my channel, but this is also security for me for when we get it back to Mazer Group. Four-way flashers are on, beacons on. And this way, when I go over it like that, they can't come back and say, oh, you scuffed it up, you dinged it up, you whatever, right? So that's part of the security. So we're gonna get the hell going, get the hell out of here, because we got to go all the way south of Belgoni, south of the 48 highway, and then come back north from the backside on gravel. We got to come north into White City or Emerald Park to Mazer Group, because we can't get around with this thing on the new bypass that they built, and the stupid circle jerks and all the overpasses. We can't get through them with this machine. Anyway guys, let's get her rocking and rolling. It's friggin' 3:15 in the afternoon. It should take us a half hour to get there with normal driving conditions and normal driving, but when you're pulling these things, nothing is normal. And top speed is about 80 kilometers an hour, and lots of times down to 50, in between 50 and 60 kilometers an hour, because if they get bouncing, you need to slow down. Nobody coming from the left, nobody coming from the right, so we can pull right out all the way across the friggin' highway. There she is in the mirror. Shifting gears, creating fears, and when you're pulling one of these, lots of people get scared when they see you coming. And then when they go to pass you, the fuckers slow right down because they can't believe it's a friggin' guy in a Dodge pulling something of this size. Anyway, gotta go. Talk to you later. Well, guys, there she is. We got this one. There, let's try this. There we go. Maybe that's better. We got this one to the location. Mazer Group, we're back here again. So, another 104 footer at its destination. God damn, that's a long auger, eh? They're big. They're big, let me tell you. So, all I got to do now is a little bit of paperwork and drop the PTO shaft for this sucker off in the office before they leave. The wifey is leaving right there. She's heading home, and I'll deal with the paperwork and stuff, and then I'll head home. So we'll catch you guys in a bit once I start heading home. Alrighty guys, well there you have her. Paperwork's all done. I'm done here. Well, most of the paperwork's done. I gotta send them the invoicing, but that's about it. So, but they're happy, they're tickled pink. They're happy that I was able to get that one hauled up to Foam Lake this morning, and they're happy that I got this one back here and did her all within a timely fashion. According to them, it was a timely fashion. To me, it was like, oh my God, we've been on the road all day doing 60 kilometers an hour. So yeah, like to get that thing back to here, it ended up being 93 kilometers. And then all the way north, it was 225 kilometers. So that becomes a long day at 60K an hour. But anyway, guys, there I am. With that, give us the old thumbs up, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, hit that little bell down in the corner of the video. That way you get notified when we post a new one. And let's get her done.